welcome to Enjoy English. I'm Alice.
I'm Betty.
And today in our destinations unit, we are on day 2 of Patagonia, the legendary land of the giants. And we talked about discovering the wonders of Patagonia, right? There's a lot that we learned, like its geography and also kind of the origin of the name Patagonia. So we learned a lot in our first day, and we have a lot more to learn in day 2.
Right. 我们就昨天呢就讲到说地理位置这个巴塔哥尼亚是在哪里然后讲说这个巴塔哥尼亚的名字是怎么来的，还有讲到巨人的传说。我们今天就来学更多一下，就更多一点点那个巨人的传说到底是怎么回事。
So let's get into it after the break.
Patagonia, the legendary land of the giants. Historically, Patagonia's economy has been supported by mining and farming. Since the late 20th century, tourism has become an important part of the region's economy. With its beautiful sights, wide variety of animals, and chances to go on unique adventures, it is no surprise that Patagonia has become a major travel destination. The Perito Moreno Glacier is a glacier in the Andes located mainly on the Argentinian side of Patagonia. As one of the largest glaciers in South America, it has become popular for hiking tours, which are run daily from the nearby city of El Calafate. Torres del Paine National Park in Chile is famous for its blue towers, a group of 3 peaks that rises high into the sky. Hiking choices range from relatively short 8-hour hikes to multi-day hikes that allow visitors to see valleys, glaciers, lakes, and waterfalls. Located on the east coast of Argentina, the Valdez Peninsula is one of the best spots to take in Patagonia's wildlife. Magellanic penguins, guanacos, and sea lions are some of the wild animals to be found there. The peninsula is also a starting point for whale watching. With its beautiful views and rich wildlife, Patagonia is truly a must-visit place for nature lovers.
Okay, let's get started. Historically, Patagonia's economy has been supported by mining and farming. So historically, right, in history, throughout history, its economy is supported by, there's many different industries that can support it, and Patagonia's, that area has been supported by farming, typical agriculture, and mining, when you go into the mines and mine coal or jewels or whatever other things that people can find underground.
Right, this part is a little bit surprising for me. I never thought mining is something you would typically see there. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I don't know the region very well, but I kind of just assumed maybe just farming. But yeah, I didn't think about mining too much. But yeah, that's one of its industries.
对，我们今天就来看到很有趣。他说历史就历史上来说历史来看，他说巴塔哥尼亚这个地方的经济就主要是有2个产业组所来支持。第一个呢是矿业，这个我们其实不太知道，矿业好像比较少听说，但是第2个一定有，就是农业。那我们来看一下这个 mining， 它的原型是 M-I-N-E mine， 这个不是那个我的东西那个 mine， 它有2个意思那当然这里是动词，就是那个 mine 呢是去挖矿的意思，那这里因为是产业嘛，它是名词变成 mining。那我们来看一下比较难念的字，请 Alice 老师念一下，就是经济这个字，因为重音我们台湾同学很常放错。
So in this case we say economy. So you can say Taiwan's economy or America's economy. So here, Patagonia's economy.
对，那这个呢比较常跟它的形容词，因为形容词的话呢，那个重音呢又转掉了。对对对，这里的话 economy 重音在第2个音节。那如果是形容词的话嘞
，If you say like economic, so yeah, economy and then economic. So yeah, it is a little hard.
这个 economic 重音在第3个音节那同学要注意一下。
Since the late 20th century, tourism has become an important part of the region's economy. Again with economy, right? But the late 20th century, so the late 1900s, right? So tourism, which is basically the industry of people coming to visit your country or your area. So tourism is an industry that has become an important part of Patagonia's economy.
我们就讲到历史上，那现在呢，他就讲到说，从这个20世纪的晚期，大概就是1990几年啊，或者是1970几年，就是那个20世纪的晚期哦，他就讲到观光业 tourism， 这个是观光业，它就变成了这个地方主要的经济来源，经济支柱。那这里同学要注意一下，因为它前面有一个 since， 那个 since 出现的时候啊，后面它就会考你啊，它一定就是要完成式，这个要小心，它可能把后面那个动词挖掉，然后前面给你一个 since， 那你要选 has become。
With its beautiful sights, wide variety of animals, and chances to go on unique adventures, it is no surprise that Patagonia has become a major travel destination. So, kind of sounds like an advertisement for Patagonia, right? It says there's beautiful sights, right? Good scenery, and then a wide variety of animals. So, if you love nature, wildlife, and then also, there's unique adventures because I think the region's pretty unique there's not that many places that have such huge mountains spanning an entire or the southern half of a continent, right? So that's pretty, I think, unique or one of a kind.
Yesterday we learned a little bit about the words you use in geography. Today we're going to learn a little bit about animals, right?
Yeah.
对，我们昨天就讲到很多那种地理会常出现的一些奇奇怪怪的名词。我们今天等一下同学看到一些动物的因为这个地方的环境实在是很特殊，所以你也可以想象说它的观光业啊，一定是很多人对观光都有兴趣，所以这个一定是有发展性。他就说到啦，那这个句子比较长哦，同学要小心，它真正的主词是 it is no surprise。那前面呢都是在补充，你看到 with 的话，它就在补充，它想要加一点资讯，所以它有什么呢？第一个它有很漂亮的景色，第一个它有很多样的，第二个它有很多样的动物，这样 wide variety. This is also a pretty difficult word to pronounce.
Yeah, I would say variety. So, it's a little different than maybe what you'd guess just by looking at it, but it is variety.
这个叫多样性的这个动物。然后呢，还有第三个，就是呢，你可以去做一些很特别的这个冒险旅程的这个机会。所以当然啊，它 Patagonia 呢变成重要的旅游景点，这个呢一点都不让人家惊讶。所以 it is no surprise that 那个。It is no surprise. 这个 it 呢，它其实这个也是虚主词，它真正的内容是在后面。哇，这个巴塔哥尼亚变成主要的旅游景点，这个是 no surprise。同学要小心一下这个解读，这个句子非常的长。那当然呢，这个 destination 我们可以讲一下，我觉得这个也是旅游很好的字，就是目的地 travel destination, holiday destination, arrive at a destination.
That's right. So let's think about that for a little bit and then get on to paragraph 2. All right, let's get into our second paragraph. We start off with, the Perito Moreno Glacier is a glacier in the Andes located mainly on the Argentinian side of Patagonia. So glaciers, we mentioned in our first day that glaciers are one of the many geographic, topographic, the different types of landscapes that you can see in Patagonia, and this glacier is on the Argentinian side of Patagonia. Remember, there's the Argentinian side and also the side on Chile or in Chile. So you should think about when you're thinking about where to go, if you need to have, I guess, probably pass or visas for both areas if you want to go across the whole Patagonia. Although maybe that's too big.
对，这真的是因为就如果你要到南美洲，然后很多时候我们去南美洲，因为一趟很远，所以我们都很想去很多国家。但你要注意一下那个签证，可能那签证如果跨国的时候，刚好台湾的不行，台湾的护照有时候可能没有那么好用的时候，你就尴尬了。对。好，那我们就来看到，他就说这个佩里托奥雷诺冰河冰川，这个 glacier 或 glacier 其实都是可以的，有的人会念 glacier.
Yes, I think it's very common for people to say glacier. I think the reason I just say glacier is because one of my English teachers really tried to get us to say it correctly. But you can say glacier. Actually, that's more comfortable for me, but I think I'm just used to it now because the teacher said you must pronounce it right. Like, I don't know. I just think pronunciation, you should focus on it, but some words you don't have to think about it that much. Yeah.
有些时候就随性啊，因为有些时候它可能也不是，它是一个英文字吗？刚开始的源头不一定。
I'm not sure. I don't. Yeah, there's so many words that are not even from English. You're right.
所以有些字我们就比较随性一点点，大家也不要太严格啦。glacier 都可以。他就说啊，这个冰川呢，它其实是在安第斯山脉的这个冰川，那它主要呢是在阿根廷这一边的巴塔哥尼亚，所以我们讲两边嘛，那阿根廷是东边的这一边。那我们来看到这个字 located， 这个 located 在这边啊，它其实是一个形容词子句，在形容这个 glacier。那同学要小心哦，这个 located 啊，记得位在哪边？如果你要用这个字的话，你只能用被动。你只用被动，你不能说 locating， 这个就是没有逻辑。为什么位在哪边你一定要用被动，不是用主动？就没有为什么啊？语言有的时候就是要有背的地方啦，这没有办法，比较痛苦一点。那如果呢，考试也很喜欢这样考哈，他就有的时候呢，那个 located 他也会问你用别的形式。那如果你要把这个关系子句整个补完整的话，就会变成 which is located，which is located， 不能选 which located。你如果要把它补成完整的话，你一定要那个 be 动词 which is located。有的时候你可以用 situated， situated，located situated 都是用被动，都是用被动。
As one of the largest glaciers in South America, it has become popular for hiking tours, which are run daily from the nearby city of El Calafate. At least I think that's how you say it.
I think so too.
Yeah. Okay, good. I think that's how you say it. Don't worry too much about the non-English words. We're here to learn English today. But tours, right? Maybe some of you have been on tours before if you've ever traveled anywhere. And this is a hiking tour specifically. So it's kind of a tour you go on while hiking as opposed to just a regular walking tour. But they also have biking tours where you can tour while biking as well. So there's different types of tours.
对，我们就从 tour 这个字先讲，它基本上呢就是导览的行程。那你可以说 guided tour， 然后我这一趟呢是有导游的 guided tour。那记得它是形容词，所以 guide 要加 d guided tour。然后 Alice 老师刚刚有讲到 cycling tour， 你去骑脚踏车的cycling tour。然后还有呢，比如说那个 tour 也可以当巡回，比如说那个比如说 Blackpink 之前在巡回嘛，on tour， 所以那个 tour 呢有很多个意思，那都是还蛮好玩，同学就把它记下来这样子。那我们就来看到这个句子，他就说呢，就是这个我们刚才讲到这个冰川呢，它是南美洲呢最大的冰川之一。所以说呢，它最近啊就变得很热门。那热门因为什么热门呢？因为 hiking tours， 因为这个健走这个导览行程很热门。那这个导览的行程呢，它其实每天都有营运的。那从它附近的这个埃尔卡特法特这个城市，你主要应该是在这边起点这边开始。这个地方呢，在这个冰河的附近，冰川的附近，那你就可以从这边报名，然后慢慢走上去，然后去看一下这个冰川的这个美景。
So let's think about that for a little bit because a lot of small paragraphs here, and then we will move on to paragraph 3. Okay, on to the third paragraph. Torres del Paine National Park in Chile is famous for its blue towers, a group of 3 peaks that rises high into the sky. So this national park, right? If it's famous for something, it's known for something, or maybe that's one of its more popular attractions. And here it has blue towers, which are not, they put quotation marks because they're not really blue towers. They're just called that. They're actually 3 peaks that rise high into the sky. So they're very, very tall.
这个看起来是蛮漂亮。我有去查一下那个照片，它感觉就像是岩石，然后很高耸这样。我只有看到高耸，不确定它是不是岩石，但这3个东西，但它应该不是它应该是自然形成的这种塔哈。那我们就来看一下，从头开始看。他说这个百内国家公园，这个智利百内国家公园，所以我们前一段看的是阿根廷，这一段又回来智利了。这一段回来智利。那它主要的以什么闻名呢？它是以它的青塔闻名。这个青塔呢，就是它有3个山峰，然后呢高耸入云，这样没有到入云就高耸，然后非常高啦。对，然后同学要注意那个 blue towers， 我们中文是翻成青塔，我觉得很神奇哦。很多国家很多语言，那个蓝色跟绿色啊，好像都是很像的。日文的话，蓝色跟绿色就很像。这个 blue tower 就我们翻成青塔，我们没有翻成蓝塔，就跟那个 bluebirds 我们是翻成青鸟。对，不是翻成，对，我们是翻成青鸟。对。OK， 好，那我们来看一下下一段。
Hiking choices range from relatively short 8-hour hikes to multi-day hikes that allow visitors to see valleys, glaciers, lakes, and waterfalls. So they said short 8-hour hikes. I don't think that sounds so short.
Relatively short.
But they did say relatively because compared to multi-day hikes, right, that is short. One 8-hour hike is much shorter than a hike that spans across many days. So I guess it is relatively short.
And if you sign up for a tour, they would probably know what you would be expecting, right?
Yeah.
It's Patagonia.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I wouldn't go there for a small, short hike. I would go there for a long hike. But 8 hours is still a lot, I think.
One full day of walking.
Yeah, I would be very tired, but that's just me. Maybe some of you like to do hikes that are that long, but I don't know.
我们在讲这个好难哦，因为我们来看一下这一段他讲什么。他就在讲说啊，他说 hiking choices。我们刚才讲到阿根廷，你可以做践行的这个导览行程，在智利也是一样的，也是践行哈。那你的践行的选项呢，就从这个相对比较短，是相对比较短，这个8小时的这个践行到多天的这个践行，那这些旅程呢，都可以帮助你去看到，比如说山谷啊，然后冰川啊、湖泊啊，还有瀑布。我们就讲到它其实有非常多样化的地理环境，地理资源，当然所以它也不会太短，一定就是8小时起跳的。对对对，那我们来看一下这边啊，有 multi-day， 这个是多天，就比如说 multi-purpose 是多功能，有的时候呢我们会念的 multi。
Yes, it's one of those words where, again, if you said like multi-purpose or multi-purpose, either is fine, because yeah, everyone knows what you mean.
对，这两个读音都是可以的。
Next, we have one word I want to talk about was range from. If you say like here it says range is from short to long, right? Usually it's the opposite ends of the spectrum, right? Like from, I don't know, I guess colors maybe you can't, from black to white kind of, because those are opposites, or from 1 to 100. So I think this is a really good phrase to know.
从 A 到 B 就是一整个范围。那这个 range 的话呢，它其实可以当名词。我们最熟的就是，我们其实台湾人其实对那个 range 这个字其实都蛮熟，只是你要小心它的读音啊，它也是一个长音，所以我们请 Alice 老师来读一次。
You'd say range, so not range, right? Range
很不好念。如果你把它念成那个 at， 其实还蛮不好念的，就跟那个 change 一样，那个改变也是要念长音才会好念。那它这边呢，比如说那个 range 当名词也是一样的意思。就是也是范围，比如说 price range. I'm not going to buy that because it's out of my price range. Out of your price range. 超过你的价格的范围了。In your price range. 这里是当动词哦。那同学要注意 range from A to B. 它一定要是 from to， 它一定要有这个加工，你不要 range from， 它后面就没了，它一定要有 from 加 to 哦。然后还有这个 waterfall， 这个 waterfall 其实还蛮好想象，就水掉下来就瀑布 waterfalls。
I think it makes sense, right? Just waterfall. Whoever named it was not very creative.
对，只是说重音好像也要注意一下，因为不是 waterfalls。我们中文很常就2个重音哈，就是我们中文的句子是棒棒棒棒，重音就是每一个字都要放重音。英文的话，它是一个有上下的，它不会念成 waterfall， 它只要在一起就是 waterfall。
Yeah, you have to connect it. Otherwise, it's 2 separate words. You connect it into one word. So let's take a little break and then get into our last paragraph. Okay, our final paragraph. Located on the east coast of Argentina, the Valdez Peninsula is one of the best spots to take in Patagonia's wildlife. So remember, Argentina and Chile, Patagonia is in both. But here we're in Argentina, and on the east coast, which is bordering the Atlantic Ocean, right? This peninsula, which is like another geographic peninsulas stick out into the ocean or bodies of water. And it's one of the best spots to take in or observe or absorb kind of Patagonia's wildlife, so usually animals.
我们就来看到它这一次我们就再看到一次 locate 一样，位于这个东海岸。它是位于阿根廷的东海岸，所以我们又从智利又回到阿根廷，就讲位于阿根廷的东海岸，所以它是临这个大西洋的这个地方。他就说这里有一个瓦尔德斯半岛，半岛呢通常就是这陆地啊有一块凸出来，然后伸到海里那个地方，那个叫半岛。他就说它是可以去观赏 巴塔哥尼亚野生动物的这个最好的点、最好的地方，那个 best spot 就是 best places。那 take in 的话，这里就是看，它就是看。那有一个比较深的意思就是理解，要看进去就理解。For example, it's pretty hard for me to take in all the vocab words or take in all the everything taught in the lesson. 有的同学可能有点吃力，就我们今天讲那么多名词，可能这个 take in everything taught in the class 就是你要理解，不只看，还理解这堂课教什么。那这里纯粹就是看而已，看美景。
Magellanic penguins, guacanos, or guanacos, I think.
Guanacos.
Yeah, guanacos, that's right. And sea lions are some of the wild animals to be found there. So out of maybe I have actually not seen any of these except for sea lions because I've seen penguins, but I think not this type of penguin. Also notice this penguin, I believe, is named after Magellan, right? Because I noticed the name.
Right, Magellan.
It's like Ferdinand Magellan. How special to have a species of penguin named after you. But these wild animals are ones that you can find in Patagonia.
对，我们就来看到，他就说呢，你可以看到什么呢？你可以看到第一个麦哲伦企鹅，麦哲伦企鹅，然后再来呢是圆驼，圆驼呢比草泥马来讲相对还比较高一点点，那个圆驼，但它们都是同一类型的，就你可以用草泥马去想象这样子，它叫 guanacos。很难念
，Yeah, I think it's not English.
对，然后呢，还有海狮，那这个呢，就是你可以看到的其中几项动物。
The peninsula is also a starting point for whale watching. So if you like to watch whales or you want to see whales because they're not so easy to spot all the time. So there's kind of a special word just for whale watching. You can also use it for bird watching. Other animals, I think you wouldn't really use it so much. You wouldn't really say like cat watching or something.
Can I say dolphin watching? Not really.
That one, I think you could get away with it. It's not that common, but I think you could because it is also harder to find dolphins. But you just wouldn't say it for something that's easy to spot like cats. You wouldn't say like cat watching. Birds, yeah, maybe you're looking for a specific type of bird. So they do say bird watching.
对，我们就来看到这个 whale watching 这个字就是赏鲸那如果赏鸟的话就是 bird watching。那同学要小心，它已经变成一个活动了，所以它原本是从比如说 watch birds，它把它倒过来。那既然是倒过来，那个 bird 就或者是 whale 就比较像形容词，所以不要加 s 然后中间那个横杠也不要少掉whale watching 赏鲸。他说呢，这个半岛就是我们刚才讲到的这个维尔德斯半岛呢，它也是你如果要赏鲸的话的起点，可能就从这边开始，然后传开出去这样。
With its beautiful views and rich wildlife, Patagonia is truly a must-visit place for nature lovers. So again, kind of sounds like an advertisement, but yes, it really is beautiful, especially if you love wildlife, you love animals, or you love just nice scenery, right? Scenic views. Patagonia seems like a perfect place to visit.
Right. It seems like it has a lot to offer, right?
Yeah, I think I'm interested in going. Too bad it's very far away.
And it's probably difficult to get there.
Yeah, I would imagine that you'd have to fly very far and I don't know, hike a lot. Yeah.
You probably have to do some training beforehand.
I think I would definitely need to train if I want to go on these hikes.
如果要去高山的话，可能要事前应该是要做一点，就是体力上要准备，因为有人会高山症嘛，所以要小心。要小心，那大家还是可以去啊。对，只是要小心，就是这个地方。好，那这个 with 又一样，它在解释那就是为了要带出后面这个巴塔哥尼亚这个内容，所以我们先来看 with 这个地方，就是有着你可以翻成有着就好。它有着呢很漂亮的美景啊，还有非常丰富这个。rich 不是有钱的非常丰富的野生生态。巴塔哥尼亚它真的是你一定要去的地方。如果呢你很爱大自然的话，就必去了，好不好？必去的景点。那 must visit 有的时候我们会说 must do， 或者有时候会说 must see。所以就是把 must 加上一个名词或动词 must do must see， 就变成是一个复合名词就是一定要去拜访的 must see。
So unfortunately, that is all the time we have today. So we must go. And we will see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.